Hey guys, welcome to Rebuilding the Beast. I'm your host, Bessa Zazili, NBA player turned podcast host. And on this show, I'm going to have a lot of my inspiring friends come on to share with you their rebuilding journeys. I hope you can take the tips from their lives and apply it to your life as well. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend. All the things. All right, I'll see you guys soon.
Hey guys, what's going on? Good afternoon. I am currently winding down the season 3 for this podcast. But I always try to remind everybody that this podcast is for the people who are in the middle of their rebuilds. I started this because I just want everybody to feel inspired. I want this podcast to help you take one step forward. And part of it is, life always presents challenges. As we go through our lives, we tend to compare ourselves to other people. And when we hit our challenges and we see our flaws, we think we're not good enough. And I think sometimes life's obstacles can jade you. Now, I want to use the stories of this podcast to remind people that, the rebuild is just the beginning of the journey. The things that you go through, you gain a strength through your battles that you end up using, not just for yourself. You gain a perspective that helps you understand other people, and ultimately you can help other people. Mantra for this podcast remains the same. You will tell the story of what you overcame, and that itself will be someone else's survival guide. But you have to overcome it first. So this podcast is meant to inspire you, give you tips to further you. And hopefully, when you hear these stories, you get morals and values that when challenges come up, like they always do, you're able to remember a piece of advice, a moral of a story that keeps you pushing forward. So I heard a story recently, and I would love to read it to you. It's about a farmer and his 2 buckets. So there was once a farmer who had 2 buckets. He used those buckets to bring water home every day. One of the buckets had a crack and it leaked all the time. The other one was perfect and it never spilled a drop. As time passed, the cracked bucket became sad because it was leaking water. And so he decided to speak with the farmer. The farmer heard this, and when he heard that the bucket was sad, he asked the bucket to join him for a walk. When they walk down the same path that they always do, this time the farmer pointed out that all the wonderful life that has sprung up around them was only because the bucket was leaking. He was responsible for all of this beauty. If he hadn't leaked water every day, the plants would have never grown. And so the bucket realized that his flaws still helped those around him. Actually, matter of fact, it helped those around him grow even more, even though he wasn't aware of it. There's a few morals to this story that I absolutely love. One of them is that his flaws were actually perfect. We're perfectly imperfect. There's no such thing as perfect for all of us. When we struggle sometimes is where we compare ourselves. We want our gifts to be someone else's gifts. But you don't realize that what you have is special, not just for you. It's special for your community and the people you're around. And because we can't see ourselves, I think it's so important, kind of like how we have mirrors, because you can't see what you look like. So you need mirrors around you. I think your friends, your community, those are your mirrors. And the farmer takes him down the path and says, look at what you've done. Look at who you are. And I always think it's so important for you to have a group of people around you who are great mirrors, who are able to show you the impact that you have, not just on your immediate community, but on all the things that you do and the type of person that you are. I think there's no harsher critic about us than us ourselves. We're always our hardest critics. And I believe that because of our flaws, we're able to help others. But always remember that you don't just go through things in your life, you grow through them. And the strength that you gain from your battles, from overcoming challenges, is what helps you in the next challenge. This is my story. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a review. Come and give us 5 stars, because we need these 5 stars so we can get great guests for next season. I really appreciate you guys listening. And please keep pushing. You are special the way you are. And eventually you will overcome what you're going through. And then you get to tell the story so it helps someone else. All right. Thank you for listening. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Be blessed.
Hey, Festus here. I hope you liked that episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and here's some more episodes that you might like. On this end.